Hi Aquarius, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we're looking at a bit of all sorts of things this week. We're looking at relationships, whether they are platonic or romantic relationships. We're also looking at career and finances, and I am going to grab a couple of cards for health as well. All right, so please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that. But make sure you leave a comment as well, and you will go in the draw for that free personal reading. Hopefully drawing that very, very soon, guys. So make sure you leave a comment to go in the draw. This week we are using, when we're looking at relationships, I'm using the Yin Yang Oracle. I also have the Blackbird Lenormand for that portion of the reading. When we move over to career, we've got the Soul's Journey activation cards, as well as the Jelly Bean Lenormand. And then when we look at health, I am using the Earthbound Oracle. Okay, so getting into it for you, Aquarius. Starting off with relationships, like I said, whether they be platonic, romantic, friends, family, co-workers, which although the co-workers will probably show up through the career rather than the relationships, I suppose, depending on the level of the relationship there. But relationships for Aquarius. What's going on for Aquarius with relationships, please? Oh, interesting energy. We do have the Mercury card, which is all about messages, travel, and communication. Message in a bottle headed your way when it comes to relationships. Some of you, you may be traveling to see somebody that you're in some sort of relationship with, whether you're traveling to visit family, that sort of thing. But there's definitely a lot of communication going down between you and something important here. We do also see the release card, which is all about surrendering and purging to this. So this, I feel like for some of you, this communication is specifically in regard to, surrendering to the energy of this relationship and purging and releasing more negative aspects within this connection, things that may have held you back in the past with this relationship. It's kind of communications about releasing and purging those negative emotions. So for some of you, this may be messages and communication in regard to finding closure with a relationship. But we'll have a look with the Lenormand and see what that's all about. Okay, Aquarius, what's going on for Aquarius with relationships? What's going on for Aquarius with relationships? And one more, relationships for Aquarius. And clarifying that fourth card. Clarify that fourth card for Aquarius, please. Okay. All right. Okay, so definitely seeing that communication. We have the birds coming through first and foremost. So there is definitely some sort of important conversation taking place, some communication where we are seeing that this communication is going to specifically kind of be about the flowers energy here. The flowers energy is all about, I'm kind of getting that this is about, we're willing to get on board, we're trying to come at this connection, we're communicating in a very reciprocal way. There's a lot of give and take with the flowers. Okay, it's a very giving energy, but it's also reciprocal giving. So it's kind of, I feel like for a lot of you, the message that you're going to be communicating here is all about, I want to give to this. I'm ready to give to this. I want to give to you, Aquarius. I'm ready to give to this relationship. So especially with that release and surrender card there, you may be needing to sort of release a time period within this relationship where it was not equal, so because I am getting that, at some point this may have been very sort of, one-sided energy, and it's kind of this energy of this person coming in and saying to you, having this conversation with you, look, we need to release the past. That's over and done with. I'm ready to give to this. Okay, so very interesting here. We do also see the bear coming through. So that's kind of like a very nurturing mama bear kind of energy. This is, putting your boundaries up. So even though you're having these conversations about I'm willing to give this, I'm willing to give that, you are still standing very strong and powerful here in your bear energy, Aquarius, where you're kind of putting up firm boundaries of what you will and will not accept. I feel like this is you kind of returning the communication with this person by sort of saying, that's all good and well that you're willing to give to this, but you're standing firm in your boundaries of I need to still protect myself, and I'm only willing to give to this if it's actually, going to be, dual-sided this time around, and letting this person know that, look, in the past, this was very one-sided, and you're saying that you're wanting to give to this, but, I do still need to keep my boundaries firm and let you know that if you stop giving to this or if this becomes one-sided again, I'm going to release this whole relationship. I will purge this. So you're standing, very strong in your point of power here, that you're not willing to accept that relationship falling back into old patterns. That if someone's telling you that, look, I'm ready to give to this, you're kind of standing there saying, prove it and show me. You're not accepting less, which is awesome. Because we do see here with the snake energy that you have a lot of desire and passion towards this. You have a lot of ambition when it comes to how you want this relationship to be. Okay, the snake energy, very interesting there. I do have that clarified by the child. Okay, so sometimes the snake energy can sort of talk about quite a lot of other things. Deceit being the main one, but you in your bear energy, you're saying, I'm not going to be deceived. I'm not going to allow you to deceive me, that you're saying all this stuff. You're saying you're willing to give to this, but you cannot deceive me this time around, is kind of what you're saying to this person. And that snake energy does also show us, though, that, you do have a lot of ambition to make this work. There is a lot of desire and passion under the surface here. And that child clarifying that shows us that, you're optimistic. There's a lot of hope and optimism that, I have fun with this person. That's probably why there's a lot of passion and desire, because you desire to just have fun with this person. It may be talking about, there may be like some physical intimacy between you and this person in the past or the future here. And that you do have a desire to be physically intimate with this person. I do feel for a lot of you, this is specifically relating to, a physically intimate sort of connection. There may even be for some of you that desire to, have children with this person, or you may have a child with this person already. Okay, but you're coming through with, look, I've got a lot of hope and optimism that we can make this work. It's really dependent on you proving it this time around. I'm standing strong in my power, and I've got firm boundaries. I'm not going to let you walk all over me, and I'm not going to, just give and give and give and give. If you're not giving in return, you're really standing tall in that power, which is, I love that for you, Aquarius. It feels very right for you to be in that strong power at the moment, and make sure that you are very clear with your communication that these are my boundaries, and you need to give. If you're saying that you're willing to give, you need to show me. You need to prove it, because I have a lot of hope and optimism that this is going to work, and that this could grow into something amazing. So you need to sort of do your part and show me as well. So very interesting, intriguing sort of message there, but definitely seeing a lot of communication coming through. I feel like that's going to come in pretty quickly for you. If it hasn't even already started, it may have already started for some of you as well. Okay, but moving on to career and finances. Okay, Aquarius. What's going on for Aquarius with career and finances? Firstly, we have success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Okay, so with your career and finances, I'm feeling that for a lot of you, you may be sort of reflecting upon successes that you've had in the past within your career and your finances, because I do also see the regret card here. I know that I cannot change the past, so there is a past success that you kind of, I feel like you may be sort of regretting not making the most of a certain success when you had it. You may be kind of, I'm hearing reliving your glory days. So for some of you, you may be sort of dwelling in past successful energy. But with that energy of regret there's always the opportunity to bring that success back through into the future, because I do feel I'm getting, I'm not getting past energy from that success. I'm kind of getting that, some of you are reflecting on past successes, but you're kind of, and regretting that you're not doing that anymore or in that successful energy anymore. But it's, your regret and looking at the past is stopping you from focusing on your current successes. They may not look the same as what they have in the past for you, but I'm feeling that that's a very present and future energy as well, that there's potential future success for you, and there's current success in your career and financial realm, but you're kind of focusing on the past success rather than the present and future success for yourself. So straight away feeling, I know that I cannot change the past. Allowing that success to be a part of who you are and be a part of where you've been, but not allowing it to hold you back from future success here, Aquarius, I feel is kind of important. But we'll have a look with the lenormand as well. Okay, Aquarius. Career and finances for Aquarius, please. Oh, I thought I saw one flip, but nope. Career and finances for Aquarius. I'm seeing repeated energy here from what we saw with your relationships. It is reading differently. Okay, firstly I have the snake, then I have the bear, followed by the ring, okay, which kind of lets me know that with the ring here, you're focusing more on the relationship stuff. You're not as focused on the career and financial stuff. You're focusing more on what's going on with that relationship that we just spoke about a moment ago. Because of your desire, your ambition to set things right with that, and it's kind of overpowering other things in your life at the moment. For some of you, this may be linked. There may be some link for you, especially with that relationship stuff, that flowers energy, and the regret that you cannot change the past. Some of you here, I'm kind of picking up that there's at least one of you where when this person is saying, I want to give to this, I want to give to you, Aquarius, and in the past, because I'm seeing the past coming through strongly here, that you're regretting that you can't change the past. in the past, you may have given this person a lot of stuff, including a chunk of your financial self. Because it's coming back through here that you're focusing on that at the moment, because you're once again, we're seeing that bear. So you're seeing that you're standing strong in your power, and standing very firm against being deceived by this person in the past, and allowing that person to deceive you into, sharing your financial success with them. Okay, you're really very, very, very concentrating on not repeating cycles from the past. You're very muchly concentrating on making sure that those cycles are not being repeated. So if you're someone that has, lost out financially, or given a lot financially to that person in the past, you really very, very strongly are making sure that you are not allowing that cycle to repeat itself, and you're breaking free from that cycle, because because of the regret that you hold for the past energy there. And even that success card, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So once again, you are actually focusing a lot more on this relationship stuff than the career and the finances. Okay, so I'm just kind of feeling that component is stronger, and because the career and finances are just referring back to that, we're just focusing on not repeating those cycles. So sometimes when we do readings, even if I'm asking for specific life areas, if something important is going on in one particular area, it kind of overshadows the energy of the other areas. So that's kind of what's happening here, Aquarius, is that energy of that relationship, that communication going on. It's diverting your energy, your attention to that, rather than being able to focus specifically on career and finances at this time, which, we've gone through that. There's a lot of underlying passion and desire, ambition, connected with that relationship as well. So your ambition to make that successful, and the ambition to stand strong and firm, and change past cycles for yourself, that's overshadowing other aspects of your life, or it may be having like a flow-on effect as well, that as long as you can start brand new cycles in your relationships, you're going to be able to get where you want to be with your career and finances as well. It's kind of a flow on kind of effect. I'm getting there as well. But we'll have a look at health for you. And if you specifically want to delve into your career and finances, check some of your other placements. Specifically, when we're looking at career, you may want to check your Saturn placement. Whatever sign your Saturn is in, you may want to check that placement. If you are specific, really wanting that career sector to sort of explain itself a little bit more there, I would suggest checking your Saturn, maybe your moon as well. The moon energy is usually pretty strong the way that I read. Okay, Aquarius. What's going on for Aquarius with health? Anything Aquarius needs to be aware of with health, please? I do want to preface by saying, Aquarius, that I am not a health practitioner. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. Sorry about the coughing. Just reading that for you, sorry. Firstly, we have the obfuscate energy. That's a heart obfuscate. It's like smoky kind of energy, that one. It's very hidden kind of stuff that's hidden. You can I don't know whether you can tell, because it's a hard image to read, that one, but it is actually an eye that's shut, a closed eye. So for some of you, I'm getting issues that are making it hard for you to see clearly. So vision, I'm not getting vision issues. I'm getting like you know, I'm seeing someone whose eyes shut literally from like you know, like that sensation when your eyes glued shut with whatever it is, weeping or whatever. There's something clouding your eyes. There may be maybe cataracts, those sorts of things. But there may be an eye infection. Something's just like blocking your vision. It's like it's not a problem with your vision itself. It's something with your something blocking your vision. So that may be something you may need to deal with in the near future. There may be just some sort of eye infection or something, you know, where you have trouble seeing temporarily. It does feel temporary, okay? Because as soon as you light those candles on that eye opens. And we see that in one of the other cards here. But we do see balance as well. All right, so balance, you know, there's nothing really hugely dramatic going on for you health-wise, I don't feel here. It's all about finding balance for you at the moment, balancing your diet. I'm getting, you know, balancing diet, exercise, all that sort of stuff. Just finding balance within your physical body at the moment, okay? I'm not, sometimes the balance talks about, you know, like things like vertigo and stuff like that. I'm not really getting that. For you here. You know, I'm not getting physical balance. I'm just getting, you know, balancing your diet, your exercise, that sort of stuff. You know, balancing things out for yourself, and it will help clear up infections and things like that. Making sure we're having enough sleep as well. Okay, so that's what we've got for you today, Aquarius. You're more than welcome to check your other placements. Like I said, you may want to check your Saturn placement. But that's what we have. You leave a comment and you'll go in the draw for that free personal reading as well. And hopefully I will see you all soon.